Hello everyone. So today in business studies I'm going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 3, which is business environment. It's a very small chapter and a very simple one also. So in business environment, what do we mean by environment actually? Environment means the surrounding. Okay. My environment is my surroundings, my home, my work environment, my family, my school, everywhere. Okay, my neighbors and all. So this is the surrounding of an individual. Same way, surroundings of an organization is its environment. So when we see the definition of business environment is, it is the factor, forces, factors, individual, institutions, everything. You can take the forces, okay, the factors responsible for working, the individuals around the business, in and outside the business, institutions, it can be government or competitors or whatever it is, which are outside the control of business enterprise. Okay, these are outside the control of business enterprise but may affect its performance. Okay, they are not under the control of the business. So this is what business environment is. So like there is changes in the taste and preference of the consumer, so that is beyond the control of business enterprise, but that affects the working of the business enterprise, isn't it? That affects the profit of the business. So taste changes in the taste and preferences, then government rules, regulations. There are so many factors, forces, which are beyond the control of business enterprise, but it affects its working. So that comes under, that is known as business environment. Now we do environmental scanning also. Okay, in this we do environment scanning. So what does it means, environment scanning? See, environment scanning refers to understanding or carefully monitoring the environment in which the business operates. Okay, so we are scanning the environment, we are carefully watching or monitoring or understanding, then we are aware of the factors, forces which are exerting pressure on the business. So in environment scanning, we do SWOT analysis also. SWOT is very clear, we have done it earlier also. SWOT means strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. So when we do environment scanning, then we do SWOT analysis. We try to analyze the strength, weakness, opportunity and threat, okay, which is there in the environment, and that we have to carefully monitor, we have to scan, we have to understand the effect of it on the business. Then only business will grow, the business will be able to survive in the market, the business will be able to grow or work according to the environment, because they exert pressure, because they have effect on the business. Okay. Now the features of business environment. So these are the features or you can say characteristics of business environment. First is all the external forces. So in definition, just now we have seen that business environment is the sum total of all the external forces. So it is the sum total of institution, then individual, factors, forces. So they are all the external forces which comes under or which constitutes the environment of the business. Then specific and general forces. See, specific forces are those which exerts pressure directly. That means these affect the business organization directly, like the customers, the suppliers, okay, the employees. So they are directly affecting the working of the business. So they are specific forces. When we talk about general forces, general means they are affecting not only this business but all other business organizations also. So they are indirectly affecting. Okay, general forces are indirectly affecting the working of the business. Like for example, the law or the laws coming in the country, the country's law, if there is any changes in that, the attitude of the government, or then the economic factors, then the taste and preference of the people, the social factors. So they are indirectly affecting the working of the business, and specific are directly those forces which affect directly. Then interrelation. See, these are all interrelated. Like now people are more aware about their health, okay. Then this led to what? This led to the growth of other industries like the yoga and gym. They are now, you can find yoga centers and gym everywhere in your city. So this lead to growth of these type of industry, and then zero cholesterol, sugar free diet and all, you will get that also. So these are all related. Okay, so the forces or factors, the specific general forces, everything, they are all interrelated. The dimensions, the factors of business environment are interrelated. Now there is uncertainty. Business environment is very uncertain. It's unpredictable. Why? Because it is dynamic. Okay, there is always changes in the business environment, so it is very uncertain, unpredictable. Then comes complex. Since it is interrelated, all the factors are related with each other, so it is a very complex term, it is a very complex concept. You cannot understand each and every aspect of it. Okay, so it is very complex to understand the impact. It is very difficult to understand the impact of business environment on the working of the business. Then relativity. Relativity means it differs from country to country, from region to region. Okay, so like you can take example of many products which are not sold in foreign countries, but they are preferred in India and they are sold here. And many medicines which are banned there, but they are sold in India, or which are not in use there. Like you can take example of the food items also. Okay, many food items which are sold or which are liked by the people in outside country, they are not liked here. Or many things like spices and some things, some different type of food or cuisine which are liked here are not liked in foreign countries. Okay, because of spices and oil and whatever it is. So it depends from region to region. It varies with region to region and country to country. So that is relativity. So these are the features of business environment. Now the last topic is, or the next topic is, the importance of business environment. So there are basically 6 importance of business environment. See, when we will do the SWOT analysis, then the firm will be able to identify the opportunity. So this is what we have seen in SWOT analysis. In SWOT we have seen opportunities. So when the company will do the SWOT analysis, they will be able to know, they will be able to identify the opportunity and get the first mover advantage. Like with the upcoming of the nuclear family system, Maruti Suzuki, they started they introduced Maruti 800 car, a small car in that segment. So they just identified the opportunity that the people are moving from joint family system to nuclear family system, and every family is a nuclear family consisting of husband, wife and kids. They need a small car. Okay, so they introduced Maruti 800 kind of car, which in that small car segment, and this opportunity they identified and they got the first mover advantage. They captured the market, and they just, after identifying the opportunity for small car, they introduced the car immediately. So they got the first mover advantage. Then when you will do SWOT analysis, the next term is threat. So it helps the firm to identify threat and early warning signals. Now seeing the success of Maruti Suzuki, many other companies also entered into the market. Then this gave the signal of threat. Maruti Suzuki, they now identified that there is threat in the market. So many companies are entering into the market. They are giving tough competition to the company. So they got the early warning signal and they modified their product accordingly. They added more and more features. They came up with other varieties of the car, other models of the car, and they got the early warning signals by doing the SWOT analysis, by analyzing the business environment. So this is the second benefit which a firm gets when it is doing SWOT analysis. Then it is helpful in tapping and assembling of resources. Now suppose for manufacturing of a particular product, earlier X resources was required. Now you can manufacture that product with Y resources also. Okay, so that means you have to procure the resources, that is rapid changes. Okay, if there is change in the technology, then you have to do what? You have to procure that resources which is required for your manufacturing. So when you are analyzing the environment always, then you can easily tap, you can easily assemble the resources which is required for your production. Okay, and then it helps in the changes in the environment, because environment is dynamic, it is always changing. So analysis of the environment helps the company to adapt to these changes. Okay, the company will be easily adapting themselves according to the changes in the environment. If there is change in the technology, the technological changes can be easily adapted by the company if they are analyzing the environment. Then it helps in planning and policy making. Accordingly, if you want to tap the resources, if you have seen that there is changes in the technology, so accordingly you can plan your activities, you can make the strategy for the company, okay, and this will improve the performance of the company. So it helps in improving performance. Okay, actually all these 6 points are related. When you are identifying opportunity, you will get the first mover advantage. Okay, and if you are very alert, you are analyzing the environment, you will get the threat also. You can identify the threat early, and early warning signals you will get. So accordingly you will make your plans and policies, you will arrange the resources, you can adapt to the changes, and then this will lead to increase in your performance. So these are the importance of business environment.